Louisiana Beer Reviews, The Boot. Now this is not a special edition, The Boot Revisited, because this is a new reformulated The Boot 2023 edition. From what I found, this goes back to 2004. The first entry, or first time it was entered on Beer Advocate was 2004. But I think at that time, until 2016, it was only available at the brewery in Abita Springs, Louisiana, and on draft maybe at some bars. And then they rolled it out in bottles and cans. So it's pretty common around Louisiana in the stovepipe cans at the convenience store, 6-packs everywhere, cans or bottles. So, I mean, you wouldn't see it staying in convenience stores if it wasn't selling. And it's very mild. Louisiana established 1812. Okay. The Boot established apparently 2004. Abita 1986. So heading toward their 40th anniversary. It's got a born on date, guys. 234th day of 2023 at 5:50 a.m. Brewed and bottled by Abita Brewing Company. Like I said, Abita Springs, 4.8% alcohol. Now they changed the IBUs from 14 to 15. Not much of a change. They just saying it's crispier and more crushable. Reminds me of the Samuel Adams, which was remastered to be the same, have the same experience. The Boot is a crisp, refreshing brew made proudly as a thank you to the folks who have been with us from the start. Now they claim it's only sold in Louisiana. Brewed in the Boot for the Boot, Louisiana, shaped like a boot. And they had, back in 2015, a saison called Two Boots, which was a collaboration with an Italian brewery. See, because Italy's shaped like a boot kicking a ball. The ball is Sicily Island. And so that was really good. So they're using Pilsner malt and wheat. The old recipe was Pilsner malt, oats, and white wheat. They're using Hallertau Mittlefruh hops. The old recipe was Hallertau Blanc. And they have Kolsch yeast still. So they've changed it. It's not the same beer. Pry off cap. I remember up until around 2014, it was a twist cap. My friend David said they went to the snap-on cap, the pry caps, because he might have known about it. He said that they had problems with pressure building up and it was popping the twist caps off. I don't know. But it could be why the Unibrew beers are so, tight. The caps are so tight because of those living ale beers that they make. And you can barely ever twist the cap off. It's so torqued down. But anyhow, this gets a 70 on Untapped, but they're including all together like it's the same beer. So 71, sorry. Beer Advocate, they like it. Kolsch is a hard style to review because it's kind of dull in a way to me. The German Kolsch, Cylinder Kolsch, and Reisdorf Kolsch, those two big ones, I love those. They're easy to review because they're delicious, but can't really find them. Not in Louisiana. The American brewed Kolsch's, they usually are substandard, but you run across a few good ones. So I got it in this tall, skinny glass. It's an off-white head, and the appearance is hazy. And lemon yellow with the sun shining through it, and golden yellow with the sun shining at it. And it's mostly clear. You can see that. See my finger through it. Fingers. Okay, so I did a solo review in 2016. 2018, I did a duo review at Abita Brewery. And I guess I bought a 6-pack that one time in 2016, but I didn't repurchase it, because just, like I said, it just wasn't something I was looking to drink. But we're going to give this a chance. Now, some people say Kolsch, like, that's a bad style. Or light beer is a bad style. Look, there's no such thing as a bad style, okay? Doesn't even make any sense. Just may not be a style that you care for, but there's no bad styles of beer. Of course, there's some styles I don't like. This is one I don't love. Okay, but it smells, pale, like pale malt. So I don't know why they took the oats out. I guess that would not make it too crispy, right? Having oats make it more like slimy even. Hate to use that term, but oats Oats are not used too much in brewing because they gunk up all the equipment. Cheers, taste. Three out of 5 sugar cubes. It's kind of sweet. Two out of 5 hop cones. Medium body. It's crisp. May not be as crisp as Abita Amber Lager, but it's crisp. They used to make one called Abita Golden, which was a kind of a, I guess you call it a Euro. I don't know if it was a Pilsner. I can't remember. It was a green label. It was like a Euro lager style, no adjuncts. But they stopped making that a long time ago. They used to have a Abita wheat lager, which I finally started to like, and then they discontinued it. Not enough people liked it, I guess. Oh, they've made so many beers over the years. But their website will show all the retired beers, and they're always, subject to be brought back. Blue Moon does the same thing. They'll show all the retired Blue Moons, and those could reappear at some point. So, sometimes they do. Hadn't seen a Blue Moon pumpkin though this year. Don't recall it. Seen it last year. The wheat gives it the softness. They've been adding wheat a lot of times these days to double IPAs. I'm not totally sold on that. Like with Florida Man. Well, we used to get that pretty commonly. It's more or less gone now from here. But and there's many others. I guess it cuts the sharpness of the barley, but I kind of like that barley sharpness with the double IPA. And I like it when it's not like softened. Just noticed no clouds anywhere. Now, early this morning, before dawn, I was walking and it was very cloudy. It's cleared up. Still a relatively low humidity today. That's going to change. Yeah. I bought this at Trader Joe's, actually. They let you buy singles, so I don't recall the price. Wasn't much. If you're into craft beers and Kolsch's or your favorite craft style beer, this probably be one of your favorite beers because it's well made. Can't think of any negative things about it except, like I'm saying, it's kind of bland, but that's a style issue, so it's certainly not a quality control issue. I had a feeling it was going to make that lemon meringue type head on it with this glass, and just Kolsch's do that. We'll go with an A. I think Untapped's giving it too low of a grade. But there's a lot more people reviewing there. 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10. I like that little hop tingle there, grassy hop bitterness. Pretty sure Samuel Adams Boston Lager uses Hallertau Mittlefruh as one of their hops. It's a very common hop to hear about, I think. So yeah, 9.4 out of 10. A good, delicious beer, but like I say, probably won't buy it again because it's just not my type of thing. But Abita Light is very good. If you like light beers, it's a winner. But you're gonna pay craft beer prices for it. I do buy light beers as standby beers, and I'm planning to buy. I think next time I'll go and get Keystone Light, 1999. Now, when I drink it, I think it's wonderful and amazing. No, but it's light, 4.2 or 4.1, can't remember. It's easy drinking. It's just a everyday drinking beer. It's not a deep speculative product. but certainly it's not bad like some people will say, like, oh, that thing is a 2 out of 100. Yeah, sure it is. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end this review by saying laissez aller, bon temps relais, and y'all go to Abita Springs, Louisiana, and take a brewery tour.